Hey everyone, what's up? Snooty Minotaur here. Welcome back to another video on the channel, and in this video, I actually wanted to talk about rare Fortnite cosmetics you probably didn't know even existed. This video did take a good bit to do, which is, well, for research per se. Before the video starts, I actually want to know something. During this entire video, I want to know how many cosmetics on here do you actually own? I would love to know down below. But let's actually begin the video. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? With the very first cosmetic, this is going to be the Sure Shot skin, and this skin is arguably speaking the rarest skin in the game right now for item shop purposes. This skin was last seen over 1,080 days ago, and it was only in the shop, I kid you not, one day. That is very surprising. This is the male version of Bullseye for anybody who does not know, and if I was to guess on why the skin hasn't returned in this long, my guess is maybe it didn't sell well. I don't know. But it's also as crazy as the Red Streak pickaxe. This was last seen 1,063 days ago, and this was only in the shop twice. So this is a pretty rare pickaxe here. Now what's interesting is that this was actually part of the gold mask set. This was actually with the Red Strike skin, which was the starter pack for Season X back in 2019. So it's interesting to me that this pickaxe was not in the shop that long, and this was only in the shop for promoting the new starter pack skin of that time. It's not a bad pickaxe, and I actually do like how it looks, but I don't know if this will actually come back to the shop. Now, the next cosmetic I wanted to mention here is called Butter Buddy. Now, I know this is a recent cosmetic, as this was last seen 312 days ago, and it was only in the shop for 5 days, so there was plenty of time for people to get this. But the reason why I'm putting it on here is no one bought this. I did not see a soul buy this emote. I actually own this emote, so that's interesting to point that out there. Because here's the thing, I don't have the Jumbo Popcorn emote because I'm just not the biggest fan of it, and I like this one a little bit more because there's a little bit, just because of that zombie hand that comes out. That's literally all that they did with this emote. But yeah, this is a very rare Halloween emote, and I'm gonna guess it's gonna come back this year, but if it doesn't, then this will be a very rare item shop emote, I am telling you. So let's actually hop back, I think maybe around 500 days ago, I'd say, to the Takara skin. Now, people probably know Takara is now a rare skin because it was last name was 500 days ago, but when she actually re-released into the item shop, it was only just her. And I realized she was part of a set, and I did not know that she had other cosmetics in her set, so they are making it into this video. The Engage Glider, the Shamisen Pickaxe, I hope I say that correctly, and the Converge Wrap. These were last seen 1,140 days ago, and they were only in the shop 3 times. I actually don't even know why they forgot to bring back these cosmetics with Takara when she was re-released. No idea why. But these are fantastic cosmetics. The pickaxe is really unique. The Engage Glider is pretty clean, and the Converge Wrap is not that bad. And like, these are very rare item shop cosmetics. So if you own any of these, just keep that in mind. You have some very rare cosmetics in the item shop. Now let's talk about the Holofoil Wrap. Now this was an exclusive wrap for the Reboot a Friend program. If I'm not mistaken, I think this was the very first one that they did. And this is, arguably speaking, one of the rarest cosmetics to ever exist in the game right now, because this was a very difficult wrap to get if you did not have a friend who didn't play in, like, I think over 30 days. I think that was the last time it was. I don't really recall it, but this wrap was actually based off of the super levels of the Marvel skins. This was a chapter 2 season 4 cosmetic that never released, and if I was to guess, this was gonna be an item shop cosmetic, but they changed it into this. Not entirely sure why, but I can kind of understand it. But if you have this wrap, it is a very, very rare wrap. Speaking of yet another very rare item shop cosmetic, even though I mentioned an exclusive cosmetic right before that, it is Shaman. This skin was last seen 1,013 days ago, and this was only in the shop 4 times. I'm not entirely sure why this skin has not come back in a good while, because I believe the female version of this skin has come back to the item shop, and she's actually a pretty rare item shop skin as well. It's weird to me that this skin has not been seen in a very long time. It's a very unique skin too, I actually won't lie about that. It's not that bad. And also, I gotta give a quick shout out to the pickaxe, as this was last seen in the item shop the same days, 1,013 days ago, but it was in the shop twice. So this is a very rare pickaxe. Speaking of another very rare pickaxe, the Arrow Axe. This was last seen 1,100 days ago, and this was only in the shop once. This is one of the rarest cosmetics in the item shop. Last seen over 3 years ago is kind of nuts. And this actually goes with one of the rarest item shop skins currently right now in the item shop, Aeronaut. So it's weird because Aeronaut was last seen twice in the item shop, but his pickaxe was only in the shop once, almost 1100 days ago. Like, that's nuts in my opinion that this hasn't been seen in such a long time, and it actually is a pretty clean pickaxe. Now let's move on from there and talk about the Carnival 2020 cosmetics. There was only 3 which I'm going to mention here: the Sunny Samba music pack, the Carnival confetti wrap, and the Carnival flowers wrap. These were all in the shop for 1 day, and they were last seen 930 days ago, or almost 930 days ago. If you have these cosmetics, these are very rare cosmetics, and if I was to guess, these are probably never going to come back because they have the 2020 tag underneath in their set name. So that's kind of disappointing in my opinion, because the 2 wraps are phenomenal, and the freaking music pack actually kind of slaps, I won't lie. I really wish I got these, but unfortunately I never did. So let me all know down below if you did get any of these, because if you do have any of these are very, very rare item shop cosmetics. Like, man, these are really cool. Now let's move on and talk about the shot collar skin. Now this skin actually was a really rare cosmetic back in the day, but now it's actually a really rare cosmetic again. This was last seen 520 days ago, and it was only in the shop 3 times. So if I was to guess, no one bought this skin when it re-released. Again, that's why it was last seen 520 days ago. Kind of nuts, because I really want this skin to come back. It's one of the skins which I'm personally waiting on, because it's a very unique skin. It sucks that not a lot of people gave the skin a chance, and well, it was only in the shop 3 times, so really hope it does actually come back, because this is a fire skin in my opinion. So the last cosmetic I wanted to mention on here is called the Bucky Bat. This is a pickaxe that was only in the shop twice, and it was last seen 750 days ago. This actually goes with a very popular pack skin, Derby Dynamo. It's kind of the same thing with the Red Streak pickaxe, how I mentioned earlier that they released it around the same time when they brought out the new starter pack for Season X at the time. This is the same thing, but just with a random pack skin that came out, and this actually hasn't been seen in, again, over 2 years. It's a pretty cool pickaxe. It has 3 edit styles to match the skin, and it actually sounds pretty good. So if you do actually have this pickaxe, then I'm just gonna let you all know, it is a very rare Chapter 2 cosmetic. So that is it for the video. Let me all know down below if you own any of the cosmetics which I've mentioned in this video, because I would love to know if any of y'all have any of these rare cosmetics, because I hardly ever see them. They're just that rare. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did happen to enjoy, consider subscribing to the channel, turn notification bell so we don't see any more videos from me, and drop a like on the video only if you enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and peace out, everyone.